It feels so refreshing to be working on the house again. Kind of that restart, that reset I needed. And I think the best part is realizing that burnout I was in and stopping it from happening again by just simply stopping altogether. So now it's time to get this thing insulated, get the loose ends tied up, create a punch list every single day, and try and get that punch list knocked out. And I'm hoping sooner than later we'll be ready to move into this house, but that's might be a little bit optimistic. Get some lights turned on. You know, I'm gonna be upstairs. Gotta cut every single piece. That sucks. But I know that the Lowe's I was just at didn't have 16 on center, and I honestly thought it was 24, so it's on me anyway.
So I've always wondered why when I am doing a project, any kind of project, that I always tend to start in the most challenging spot or location or the hardest part. Maybe in my mind that is if I can conquer the hardest part, that everything else will be cakewalk at that point. This really was not much fun. The thing with insulation that I've always known is you can't return it if it's opened. It's kind of what it is. Like, that kind of makes a lot of sense. So realizing I bought the wrong material is kind of just absolutely heartbreaking. To sit here and say I'm going to cut all 30 plus pieces in half and then to length, I feel like I would be cutting these until Christmas of 2025. So I'm going to do it through this pack and see what happens. I gotta be honest, having the wrong material has made this about 10 times harder than it should have been. This should have been a quick, easy deal. If I was being honest, there was probably about 2.5 hours of raw footage of me putting this in after cutting every single piece. It's just not fun at all. And if you are noticing that there's light coming in through the soffit, this barn is a barn, and it's on my list to do in the summer, springtime, maybe this year, maybe the year after, is to put actual soffit up. Right now it's completely exposed to birds, insects, whatever, and it's on my list of things to do, but I'm obviously not going to not insulate my house as it sits like this. So it's on the future project list for sure.
So that was awful, cutting all those. I don't want to do that for the whole bedroom. So I'm just going to take this one back for sure and then order the ones that I need, even if I have to special order it to do the rest of the bedroom, because that was not fun. Alright, I obviously bought the wrong insulation earlier. I needed 16 inch or 15 inch, whatever you want to call it, not the 23. Everything is 16 on center. Call it a brain fart, probably because I took such a long break. I knew everything was 16 on center. I don't know why I still bought the wrong insulation. So that's my mistake. It is what it is. Only drawback is I had to go to the Lowe's 4 Lowe's away to get it, or else it was going to take over 10 days to get here. That feels a little bit insane, but good date night with the kids to go get it. So now it's time to get it all in.
this more goes directly towards my mom. Love you, Mom, but here we go. I know I'm not wearing long sleeves, and I know it's not good for your skin when you're dealing with insulation. But this was this warm spell between Arctic blasts that we've had here in this winter of Virginia. And it was super hot up here, and I was sweating like I had just gotten out of the shower. So I went with short sleeves. I promise you, I immediately got in the shower after I was done for the day. If you've never put in insulation, you don't know about this pink fuzzy cotton candy. It does irritate your skin, it does irritate your lungs, it does irritate your eyes. If you have to go with no sleeves, just have the availability to take a shower afterwards, or else your skin is going to be extremely itchy. Sorry, Mom. Love you. Thank you guys. Love you too. So it may feel a little back and forth here on what I'm doing, but honestly, the reason why I'm doing it this way is so that way I know how much more of this I'll have to buy, since I didn't have enough for the upstairs. So this there spot that needs the same insulation, so I'm going to see how far this goes, see how much I have left over, and see how much more I have to go buy. I should be pretty dang close, but I know the square footage and insulation don't exactly go hand in hand either. I absolutely hate insulation. Well, let me make that make sense. So I hate insulation in the fact that you get covered in it, you get itchy, and it can get in your nose and your eyes, and it just hurts and it's miserable. And I hate putting it in because of the amount of tedious, delicate work that it is to fit it around boards, fit it around wire. But I love it when it's done. It's truly one of those projects for me that in the moment of doing it, I hate every single second of this. But when it's done and I can stand back and my house is warm or cold based on the time of year or day, apparently in Virginia, it's very nice to have it done.
Back in the kids' room. Down my last pack. I know I don't have enough, but I would rather see if this will finish their room entirely so I can get drywall ordered. Because the kitchen, I could do at another time. I would like to start getting this drywalled sooner than later. So I'm going to see if I have enough here to finish the upstairs today. When I was editing this video, before I took my month break off from working on the house, I kind of had this realization that the videos were becoming just get very project-oriented videos. And that's not what we set out to do as we transitioned our channel away from the farm tours and more to us, is sharing our journey along with you, the viewer. And I really realized as I'm editing the video about putting insulation in that I feel like I missed the mark with that. The last few videos before my break and in this insulation video felt very much in my brain about getting this part of the project done. So getting all the insulation done. My realization, or my light bulb went off, is when after I did all this initial insulation, there was a day me and the kids were over here. Olivia was at work. Yes, Olivia works off farm, in case anyone's curious. That's why you see me with the kids and working on the house. But then you'll see her, she's not gone. Like, she's still home a majority of the time, but she got a part-time gig at a diner. She really loves it. She absolutely loves it. Loves her customers. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen my wife so happy to go to work. Back to my point, I'm trying to keep you with me for the journey. So as we go to finish this house out over the next few months, I don't think the videos are going to be, look, here's all the insulation. Look, I finished the ceiling. Look, I put all these walls up. Look, I did this. I think it's going to be, you guys are going to come with me real time, more vlog style. You're going to see, I have a punch list, and then I got a change order from my wife. So that's my change order. It's not all that long. You can't really see it. I wrote it in pencil, but I'm going to bring you with me on those punch lists. So the videos might be, today I'm going to finish insulating the kitchen ceiling and finished a couple boards. And that's all I got done. That's just the reality of the situation. But when I was out here with my kids the other day, that light bulb went off on, I should be recording this, but in my mind it was, oh, it's not a big project. It's just a little to-do thing to get to the next step or the next phase. And I've had several people talked with several people, and to be honest with you, that's what I felt like I was missing. Those little moments that I want to make sure are captured on film and bring you along with me as I'm redoing this, because when I did the halfway tour or halfway done video, I really got to kind of go back through some old footage and see the progress that was made on this house, the progress that we made adding all of this stuff in. And I want to make sure that I'm recording when I'm working, no matter if it's, if I get 2 boards put in and that's all I get done for the day, that's not going to be a video by itself. Don't get me wrong. I'll still make a good, entertaining video, or do my best at making a good, entertaining video. But if I'm being honest with you and honest with myself, I got to bring the camera along with me and share the daily story of building this house out, building our farm out. As we get into the springtime, our garden, we got all of our seeds in, the baby chicks are on the way. There's so much I want to bring you along into our life and share this journey with you, because selfishly for myself, I can look back when I'm 100 years old laying on my deathbed and can watch these silly videos on YouTube of my kids growing up again. So that was more than I probably should have shared with you, but that's just the reality of it. If you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with us today. I greatly appreciate every single one of you that come and share this journey with us as we build our farm from absolutely zero. I will see you guys on the next one.